This channel is supported by my online fishing courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner, as well as my books, including my latest book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak. You can learn more about the books at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon. Okay, welcome to America's first offshore commercial wind farm. This is off of Block Island, Rhode Island. We're going to send an underwater drone down underneath one of the windmills. This is 90 feet of water, and we're on Rick's 32-foot metal shark. And this is a real team effort. Everybody's going to get involved one way or another here. So, all right, let's get started. So we're going to need to be on the down current side so that the cable doesn't...
I don't know where that is.
Well, I would assume it's going this way, right? I guess we'll spot lock and see. We just can't have the
buoy right
yeah, we got a buoy there. We just can't have the current pushing the...
That current comes this way.
Yeah, we don't...
So maybe
right.
this side of it.
Could be on that side, yeah. Just so that the current's not pushing the cable into the good stuff there. That's a big structure, isn't it, boy?
Is that rust of birds?
Yeah. Wow. This has the potential to be pretty cool. All right. Okay, there's currently another wind farm under construction about 10 miles from where our location is, and I'm showing you this so you can listen to what it sounds like when they pound one of these things into the bottom. All right, so listen for the booms about 1 second apart.
Like it's coming from some science fiction movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Is it like a Tyrannosaurus walking towards us?
Yeah, right.
All right, a quick introduction to the drone capabilities. Here we go. We go forward. I can stop. I can go backwards. I can go side to side. I can tilt the angle down. I can tilt it up. Some other things I can do with this is I can actually tilt this angle down, and let's just go down a little bit. I'm doing this with a control that will lower it, and now I'm going to lock the depth and just go forward with the depth locked, but at that angle, which you could imagine is useful for you know, exploring the bottom when you want to be looking down at something. So here's another view of that, and yep, it's going forward, it's holding its depth and its angle, and that's very useful. All right, why don't you lock it there? I can walk up towards the front, you know, I can vary.
I'm on spot lock.
Okay.
I was just jogging.
Just make sure we don't get too close.
Yeah, really,
I think it's blowing us this way, so.
Yeah.
All right, well, here goes nothing. All right, so now we're recording. All right.
I think it should be on the other side.
No. Think you need to go on the other side?
I just need to drive it away from the...
Okay.
I just need to drive it away.
No, I haven't seen anything. You see a lot of fish on the bottom.
And I need to tilt it. There it is. That's what I need right there. Right there. There. Come on to there. And then, oh, I gotta lock the depth. All right. Now. Just make sure you just feed it cable. All right. So now, one of these is down. Yeah, that's not it. All right, here we go. Okay, so the drone does not record sound, so everything off the drone is going to be quiet. I will do some narration as we go along. I know a lot of people would put music to this kind of stuff, but you'll just never find music on my channel. I don't do that. If you look towards the upper left-hand corner, you'll see the depth in meters as I'm descending. we'll do the full descent here so you can see the impact, the reducing light as we go down. Like I said, this is 90 feet of water. So for people not familiar with my channel, I fish eastern Long Island, Florida, some points in between, and I've got a fair amount of underwater on there, and I would encourage you, if you're new to the channel, give it a look, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And I'll have a link to that drone in the video description. Okay, my objective is to put this thing straight down, so I'll be some distance from the windmill and then swim towards it using the feedback on the app. But immediately I'm seeing stuff. I did not expect to see structure so far from the windmill itself. I did some research afterwards and found that they use what's called like a jacket for anchoring. It's not just what you see going down from up top. And it's a lattice framework, so it actually stretches some distance from the windmill. Okay, my regular viewers will recognize a lot of these fish. That's a skate swimming along the bottom. Those fish in the background, the silverish ones, are porgies. And we're going to see a lot of really nice black sea bass, among some other things. Okay, so seeing structure right off, I'm going to pull away a little bit from it and then work my way back in. I just want to get a feel for how big the footprint is, basically. And it looks like I might have come down on the edge of the jacket. Now, I don't know how much of it is exposed and how much is buried. I see the bottom is very uneven. I don't know whether that's sand waves caused by current or whether that's stuff that's buried. Okay, you saw that little demo in the pool. I can tell you it is much different, much more difficult. You know, when you don't see the drone, and when when you're at 90 feet, you've got a lot of cable in the water, and there's current, and the current's pushing on that cable. So it's a whole different story trying to control it here as opposed to sitting there in the pool with no current, shallow water, and you've got a visual on the device. But it's okay. I'll get in there. My target, I want to get underneath the windmill in the structure. And I'm recording to a card in the hand controller, so if I was to hang this in the structure and lose the device, I would still have the video. I say that for a reason. All right, so I've turned it around. It looks like I'm getting back into what I can only assume is the some of the submerged lattice structure that's part of the anchoring system. Again, it's speculation, but from what I've researched, that's almost certainly what this is. Construction of this wind farm took place in 2015 and 2016. All right, so the way I'm able to kind of get an idea of where I'm going, here's a nice sea bass, black sea bass, is on the app. It shows me the orientation of the device and the degrees of the heading of where it's going. So yeah, that's enabling me to have some idea where it goes, because if you look at the cable, the current's pushing it so far away. Okay, so right in the middle there, that's a blackfish. Yeah, that's a really sought after fish, especially when the season's open, which it's not everywhere right now. We're going to get to see more of those. All right, so there's some pattern here to the growth of stuff on the bottom, mostly these black mussels. They seem to go in lines. I don't know whether that's related to a submerged lattice or whether that has something to do with sand waves, but it's pretty regular and repeating here. Well, it's going to get way thicker as we get underneath the structure. Okay, so we're starting to head underneath the structure itself, and so the video is going to start getting darker, but whoa, there's going to be a lot of life. Boy, there's a lot of skates on the bottom. I've done a lot of diving. I've shot a lot of underwater video with different things. Never seen this many. We just went by like 6 of them, those flat brown things, and now the muscles are going to get thicker and thicker. And like I said, it's going to get darker because we're going under the structure, so it's being shaded. I thought about putting a light. I have a light on the drone, but I didn't want to spook stuff. And yeah, we can see what's there. All right, so the closer and the more we get into that underneath the structure, look at the life here. It's just teeming. There's so many fish in the background. And there's this really heavy muscle growth on what I assume is the lattice structure. And we'll explore the bottom for a bit here, look at the life, but then we're going to ascend into the structure itself. And yeah. On the left-hand side there, that's certainly shadow from one of the stanchions. So yeah, we're right there now. Okay, I'm going to start heading up. If you look to the upper left-hand corner, you'll see the depth starting to decrease as we go up. Already you can see shadows of the structure. Now, obviously going into the structure like this is risky. You can get tangled and lose the drone. Yeah. Okay, we're about 35 feet off the bottom, 55 feet down. And yeah, here's a great look at the stanchion. So that's a blackfish up along that. And I guess what surprises me is I always imagine them being at the bottom, but you know, with structure like this, I guess they can be at any level, because this one's pretty far off the bottom. And you know, we're going to get to look really close at these things and what's growing on them. There's no more exposed metal or anything that I can see, but look how thick the muscles and everything else, all of this growth on these stanchions. And he has a beautiful look up into the structure. You can see other fish up there. Yeah, here's another blackfish, again well off the bottom. There's also black sea bass. I can imagine when the water's cooler is for sure. And we've caught bluefish and small stripers here as well. So yeah, great look up into the structure. And I'm glad I got to see all this, because now I'm stuck. So let's watch this from up top. All right, I'm coming up. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be in trouble here. Well, because I'm looking at stanchion all around me.
Really?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to videoing some fish here along the stanchion, but
Slack, so
yeah. Are you picking up some of that slack?
yeah, because it went over
Oh boy. This is...
That's a leg.
Yeah. I'm right under this thing.
Yeah. You must be in there. And not
I'll be
on
lucky
the
to
boat.
I'll be lucky to get out. Yeah.
Don't get caught in that.
Well, that's what I'm trying not to do at this point. You know what? I think I'm going to just keep coming up. I might not be getting this thing back out of here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shut the motor off, and we're going to pull it in. We're going to try and pull it in. Yeah, this is bad.
Uh-oh. What, John? You stuck?
Hey Rick, could you try moving us towards that corner there? Maybe if we get on the other side of it, you know? Like if we can go over there. Yeah, go over in that direction.
Make us go back. Power. Careful of those motors.
I got it here. No, let's keep going this direction.
Keep going. That strong cable, John?
Pretty strong, I think. Yeah. All right, stop it. And spot lock us. All right, let's see if I can maybe try to ascend.
Watch your legs.
Yeah.
You get wrapped on your legs. Let me hold it.
Yeah. We're not going to get this thing. She just disconnected on me.
Wait. I got it. Reel it in. Reel it in.
Just keep cable. Just bring cable.
Watch your legs, John. You got it. Keep reeling.
You feel something there?
Yeah, it's on you. You got it. You good. Definitely have it. There you go. Wow. Phew.
Oh man, way to go, Jonathan. Oh. All right.
Hold on, something's running. All right. I don't know.
Way to go, man. That was great. That's it. We're done.
Standing on it.
We're done. Okay, thank you, Rick, for getting me out there, and to the rest of the crew for helping Jonathan and Mark. That was a team effort for sure, and I'll never do this again. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And check out my online courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner. And don't forget my books. You can learn more about the books at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon.